Good evening, guys. One day in politics is such a long day. In 24 hours, a lot of things changes in politics. I never knew it until I found myself in this civic education and activism. I never knew. But the truth of the matter is, the strongest survive. I am a son of a Meru. I was circumcised without a syringe to numb my senses. I am a fighter, and I fight to the end, and I don't leave my assignment halfway. I have laser focus on something I believe in and I want, and I always win. Therefore, if anyone thinks they can shake me by throwing things at me, forget about it. I have thick skin, but I'm still a human being. I cry sometimes. I do. I feel pain. I feel offended. I feel sad. But I have one character. I always rise up and I march forward. I go down, I come up again. My intentions for the movement is so focused, and it is one thing I want is change of governance, President William Ruto to leave office, and we get someone who can rule this country. I have a lot of hope and expectation in the young people, especially Morara Kebaso. I have a lot of hope and expectation in him. I see his vision. I see his passion. I see his dedication, and I see his desire for this country. It is very consuming. Guys, I told you, this is a marathon. Don't faint on the way. It's not a one day. This is not a 100 relay. This is not 200 meters. This is not 5 kilometers. This is 42-kilometer marathon. And only the fittest will get to the end. Remember, 2027 is far away. And in one day in politics, changes a lot of things. What we are going through now are the stages of a group. It's not a revolution. I'll tell you the stages of a revolution, but I'll tell you the stages of a group. First is the stage of forming, and I've repeated this thing more than once. Second phase of a group is storming, where everyone is fighting every other person. They are fighting. The first stage, excitement. Woo! The second phase, mangumi na mateke na nini. Wanaumana, wanapigana. The third stage, numbing, where everything is beginning to come together. Angalau watu wamekuwa na roho safi. They are not fighting a lot. Stage number 4, performing. At that point, whatever the mission of the group is, they begin to work. Of course, there is stage number 5, which I'm not going to talk about. Where are we going as a movement? It is a very important place. It is a place that everyone must be committed. Lazima tuachane na side shows na vituko na sarakasi. Lakini kama wewe uko na vituko na sarakasi na kuongea maneno kurushia watu wengine, ni sawa, endelea. Wewe ndio unatuweka moto. Wewe ndio kuni yetu. Wewe ndio unatusaidia kupata nguvu ya kuamka kila asubuhi kusonga mbele. Endelea. Lakini sisi, our focus is laser sharp. Hivi, forget about it. Kuvunja revolution, forget about it. Not in me. So, This is very important, and this is very, very urgent. Let work for the movement. Let move forward, for heaven's sake. But as for me,
clue iko na shida. In fact, ile clue yake inafaa ichunguzwe vizuri sana. Like today, there is this guy ako so close na Morara, anaitwa Keoti Songo. Pale X-Space, if you go utamsearch utampata, anaitwa Marvin Mabonga. Huyu jamaa anasema sijui ako interested na kiti ya inaitwa jia wapi, ya sijui Kakamega, something like that. Amekuwa close sana na Morara, anajua vitu mingi sana za Morara. And today may happen, Maverick amesema, among those on NIS payroll, I will reveal all of them one by one. Akamunini, akaeka hiyo QT. Now, I just want to read comments, guys. Ndio ujue mtu ambaye anakumaliza ni yule mko karibu na yeye, si mtu mwingine. Hakuna mtu anatoka mbali. Mtu anakumaliza ni yule mko na yeye karibu sana. Mtu akasema shuka na wote. Hallelujah. Kioti akakuja akajibu mwenyewe, Haoko, you mean I'm the NIS? Mtu mwingine akajibu akamwambia, we all know Haoko does miss the target, right? Thank you, Haoko, for doing this noble work for free. Some asks for envelope for this. Look at the face and flat heart. Look again, that's how betrayal looks like. I will refill all of them one by one. This is someone also called Evans alisema atawadefeat. Never trusted this fella. Someone ameandika wakasema anguka nayo akamblock, watu wameanza kumblock. One day I told people, when you see mtu akijituma zaidi, there is something in there for them. Funny enough, Haoko also fits right into the picture. Hii ni own goal ya NIS. I always trust Haoko. I can't tolerate such a mutants. I can't believe my guys. Haoko, hii nayo imekuwa attention unatafuta. Where is the evidence? Where is the proof? Where is the video? Where is the photo? Keoti Songo ni one of them. Damn! Ile statement ya use a thief to catch a thief was staged. Na vile that guy ujifanya hater wa this government. Bas, here we are. Na mjamaa anajiita hapo eti freedom fighter audacity. Isn't the same guy who asked Ruto add questions kwa space ya Osama. Kumbe we never knew their game. Hadi huyu shetani Mabonga, we should unfollow him. Shuka na wote, we must clean the house. Follow the account of the Secretary General of the Muslim World League on X. Huyu sasa anatafuta manini. Haoko akamwambia, Keoti amemjibu, Haoko, hii attention yangu hutapata kabisa. The mall lives within Upper Hill, which is close to Bomas. Siku ya Bomas incident was with the lawyer. So amejitetea. Amejitetea. Ako NIS bana. Morara Kebaso, be careful. It's turning into a nice day. List of the Haoko. Let's know all our betrayers. He works for Morara. How is he in NIS? This statement is wrong and misleading us from the main character. It does not come from Morara Kebaso. Please withdraw. I'm dying, niko kwa floor. Wanatuona sisi, akaongea mambo mbaya. Sell out. So this dude is one of them. Nobody is to be trusted. If he is working for NIS, so basically Morara is also in the NIS team cause other niliona akisema amemwappoint something koso. Damn, you mean this a wolf masquerading as sheep? Nimeisha mimi. Haha, Morara should just go back home and rest. Gava isha mwingililia kila kona. Always knew this guy was one of them. Don't get your foot off their neck maverick. Where poverty is the enemy. I don't doubt this juu no way a regular citizen anaweza ambia Ruto we decided to use a thief to catch a thief na akose kuwa abducted. No way. So this guy inasemekana kwamba wakati walikuwa hold the space alikuwa ameambia Ruto set a thief to catch a thief. Is it set a thief or send a thief? Not set a thief. Use a thief to catch a thief. Anyway, so so guys, I don't know what's your thought, but mimi ile advice ningependa kupatia Morara ni akue very careful. That's what I can say. Akue very careful because at the end of the day these people watammaliza kabisa na hakuna kitu Morara atafanya. At the end of the day pia Morara unexpose a lot. Mala siseme kama anaenda mahali fulani interview atasema kesho naenda mahali fulani interview mpaka hata adui yake atajua steps zenye Morara amemake. So he should be very careful what to expose or what to give out to the media, vitu kama hizo. Lazima akuwe very careful. And now since that umesikia mambo haiko sawa kabisa, anyway tumuombe. Mimi all I can say tumuombe kabisa. Tuombee Morara, Mungu amuonekanie na mshindanie. Maybe in case you missed the video akisema kwamba kuna mall in his team, I just want to attach the video so that you can understand more what he meant by saying what happened from the previous incidents hizo vitu zote. And just in case you are new here, consider subscribing so that you become Team Cyprian family as we keep on enjoying together. So all I can say, thank you so much. I love you all. See you in our next video.
Now, the other truth is that in my team, the NIS placed a mall a long time ago. You know, kweli. I have a mall on my team. Because when I got an accident in Embo, for me, nilikataza Wakenya, no, don't speculate. Nilikataza Wakenya, hapana, mwache kusema your accident was planned. Accidents happen and this has happened. But later, I realized Kenyans were not wrong to be paranoid or to be suspicious. Kenyans were actually right to be suspicious, and I was wrong not to be suspicious. Because the car that did an accident was not owned by an individual, it's owned by a company. And when you search the CR12 for that company in the register of companies and you check the directors, it's a dead end. The driver is somebody we've looked for, and we've not found him to date. Gari hata iko huko inaitwa ni Mukuruini police station. What is that place? Yes. To date, we've not found the driver. Yeah? Now, when I was arrested, there's a call that was made from this office around this building. And that call was made to DCI that I'm here. Somebody was called here, akaulizwa boss ako aliposema ako, that person called DCI. When DCI came to this office for an arrest, they didn't guess. They didn't look for my office. Remember, this compound is so big with so many offices. But they didn't look for my office. They came straight to my office as if they already had the plan and layout of the building. When bombers happened, okay, when I was arrested, this mall was not there. So whenever bad things happen, hakuangi anywhere near. Bombers, this person is a very close person in my team and should have been at Bomas, because kama naenda Bomas na team yangu imenijoin, mbona yeye ana miss na kwake ni karibu na Bomas? Mbona alikuja huku kwa ofisi mahali siko badala aende Bomas mahali ni karibu na hata mahali yeye anaishi? So the NIS placed a person in my team a long time ago. When you research this person's history, you are not able to know which primary school they went to, secondary school. They wiped their profile clean. And the best way to hoodwink Kenyans has been, this person pretends, to criticize the government, to say bad things, to expose projects so that we can trust this person. There's been an attempt to poison my food, and I'm thankful to God that it didn't happen. Na kama singejua that we have a mall, I think by now I would be dead. But I'm grateful to God and to the various Kenyans who've been sending me information, telling me be careful about this person. And I have now become very serious about my security. I now have an advanced intelligence team that goes to the ground before I go to a public event and does, just checking what is the feeling among, for example, in Bomas, I walked into a public event which was organized by ODM and which people had been mobilized and paid money through in buses, and where there were goons paid waiting for me because I had said I'm going to Bomas. I've never been attacked anywhere in Kenya because I've never said I'm going to this place. Sijai sema leo naenda Embu, ama leo naenda Githurai, ama leo naenda Kitengela, ama leo naenda Molot Bomet. I've never said it. Hata nikisemanga nasemanga tu I'll be in Rift Valley generally. But because these people knew I'm specifically coming to, KICC, which later turned to Bomas, they planned very well kuniua. But they didn't succeed. Because God is good and because there's a mission. God has given me a mission and I must complete it. That's why he has kept me alive. So from now on, Kenyans, wakati mnaangalia timu yangu na kuna mtu mnajua na mnajua ni mbaya, please don't keep quiet. Always raise alarm. I've started vetting every member of my team, where they went to school, what they did, who they are, why they are here, what they do for a living, what they are doing. But Wakenya mnisaidie kwa hiyo mambo so that tusikue na moles kwa timu yetu. There is also another incident that I was about to forget. When I was attacked at Bomas, I went to the hospital. When I went to the hospital, I was treated, but wind got to the media and other people that I'm at Nairobi hospital, so I left the hospital. I came to this office to pick something before I go to the next hospital, so nilikuwa nasaidiwa na watu wangu. Na nilipofika hapa kwa ofisi, I got information from 3 different sources that I'll be arrested. And the reason I was supposed to be arrested on Friday was the police were looking for someone to blame for what happened at Bomas. They were saying, let's blame the chaos on Morara. But me, I was asking, but Morara came alone. In fact, at the door, he was only allowed to enter with 1 guard. So how do you blame it on him? But the police wanted actually to arrest me on Friday and blame the chaos on Bomas on me. So because of that planned arrest, I decided to set a trap for the police. Because I knew they are tracking my phones, I said, nitawacha simu zangu hapa, I'll go without a phone. Let's see whether the police will come. And the police never came. Because their mall, the NIS mall inside my team, told them ameondoka msikuje. This only goes a long way in showing Kenyans that it's no longer business as usual. My life is actually in danger and I need to be more careful than I've been. Now, the reason I had not beefed up my security, some Kenyans have been saying, sasa wewe Morara, kwani unatembea kama Mkenya wa kawaida, kwa nini usibeef up security? Why are you failing? But security is expensive. Security is not cheap. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, let's say you pay one security guard, say 20 or 25,000, for example. Just an example. How many would you need to guard the residents, to guard you? And how will you afford that cost every month? So hapa ndio inafikanga viongozi wananunuliwa na William Ruto ama na some billionaires. You find that somebody is actually being supported by NGOs that have an interest, or foreign governments that have an interest, or some billionaires that have an interest, because you are not able to afford basic security. But mimi nitachangisha Wakenya, kila Mkenya akinitumia 10 bob, 1,000, so moja, 500. I believe I'll be able to beef up my security and it will be well. So whatever you can spare, I'll be really appreciative to Kenyans, whatever they can spare to support me in beefing up my security. But otherwise, me, what I can promise Kenyans ni kwamba siwezi nunuliwa. There are stories of people who say huyu ni project, huyu ni project. Maybe they themselves who are saying huyu ni project, they are the project. Labda wao wenyewe they are project. But I don't think it's fair or good to call someone a project when you don't know them in person, you don't know their history, you don't know where they came from. Me, I come from a family history of fighters. People believe in something, people are principled. So hatufanani, sio sisi wote ununuliwa, sio sisi wote ukuanga project za watu. There are some of us who actually fight for change because we believe in it. So hiyo kitu ya kukuwa na mall ilini hurt sana sana, but ndivyo ilivyo. Unajua si kuwa na political experience vizuri, but so unaona I'm gaining and I'm learning quickly. So hata kama nilifanya hiyo makosa ya kuovertrust watu, kuenda mahali bila intelligence, ni ukweli nilifanya makosa and I'm sorry. I apologize to all Kenyans kwamba hapo niliteleza, lakini it will not happen again. I will be more careful this time. And I'll continue fighting for what we believe in together. Sitawahi wa disappoint na sitawahi waachilia. I'll keep doing the Vampire Diaries. I'll keep doing civic education. I'll not stop, because when I stop, the enemy wins, and the enemy should not win.